You do not owe anyone a muted version of yourself to make them more comfortable. Chances are they wouldn't do the same for you anyway, so be all the way you. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, by the request of Andrew, my amazing Patreon, thank you so much for your love and support, I am going to be reacting to Lie to Me by Less Than Jake. Not familiar with Less Than Jake, so something new. Once again, love expanding, so let's see what we're doing today. That stash.
What's wrong with the world today? Can I get anybody on my page? Countdown till I lose my mind. Not a shred of faith inside. Still spelling out what went wrong. Pick up the pieces and just move on. 2 drinks and I'm on my way to a place where I'm not afraid. One simple lesson learned. The flames we hold the closest burn the worst. Say me one more.
That is so very true. I know, though, every person feels like their truths are the truths, but it can be incredibly maddening when you've worked through your own cognitive dissonance of your worldview and you genuinely believe that you're operating off of objective facts as much as possible, and you can't get anybody to see the reality of certain things, or at the very least your reality, and that can be so very frustrating. Facts won't open their eyes, experience won't open their eyes, even emotion won't open their eyes because they're trapped in their own narrow worldview, they're trapped in their narrow experience, and that wears on a person after a while, especially in a relationship that wears on a person after a while, and you find yourself often spiraling on where you went wrong, or what you could have done differently, or how you can act differently next time, or how you could approach this person differently. You're ruminating on all these things because you desperately want them to understand, and you lose faith in people, you lose faith in the world in general, and of course, the select people that you let in, and I know we're very choosy about that, especially those of us who struggle, but the select people that you let in are the ones that have the most power to hurt you, unfortunately.
Tell me there's more that connects us than the days we left behind. Lie to me just one more time. Tell me you can't go on without me. I'll pretend that I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Relive what I've been put through. Have I got nothing else better to do? Just watch from my own sidelines. Think of what I'm gonna change next time. Jump in, buckle up, let's go. See the places we should get to know. I need a chaser when I swallow my pride and find a way to make it out alive. One simple lesson learned. The flames we hold the closest burn the worst.
Oh, heck no. The "Are you over this?" I heard that a million times. Jesus tap dancing Christ on a cracker. I swear that sometimes these artists are stalking me. By the way, does this have an early 2000s vibe to everyone else, or is that just the mood that I'm currently projecting? But oh, it feels like they experienced my life, that they were there, that they were watching everything that I did, because this was a decade or so of my life, a decade and a half of my life in a nutshell, maybe even more. Of course, we all want to feel needed and loved. That's human nature, and that's completely okay. That's natural. But we attach to a person who we want it from and who is either incapable or unwilling of giving it to us. And we take this personally, like we don't deserve it from anybody. And we place our worth on being able to change this person. So we keep begging for it from them and feeling more and more dejected. And they're going to stay the same. Are you? Are you going to stay the same? Are you going to be like them? Are you going to perpetuate this cycle? The line about needing a chaser, yeah, I understand the need for something to sweeten a disagreeable situation, an uncomfortable or painful situation, but nah, what you need to do is shake yourself until you're stone cold, freaking sober, and willing and ready to break the cycle.
Say you need me one more time. Tell me there's more that connects us than the days we left behind. Lie to me just one more time. Tell me you can't go on without me. I'll pretend that I'll be fine. I'll be fine. More years with little meaning. Fractions of my life repeating. Feels like it takes forever. Breaking out from one another. Losing count of all the times I put you first and left myself behind. Say you need me one more time. Tell me there's more that connects us than the days we left behind. Lie to me just one more time. Tell me you can't go on without me. I'll pretend that I'll be fine. Say you won't go on without me. I'll pretend that I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
See, I don't know if that was supposed to be a happy ending, but just from the lyrics, I don't think that's a happy ending. I don't like that she went back to him. I don't like that they wound up together. It just didn't seem like a healthy interaction or relationship to me based on the lyrics themselves, and it's frustrating because most people do choose to perpetuate that cycle, and I don't know, maybe I'm just completely misinterpreting the entire meaning of this song, but more years with little meaning. Well, there is meaning in the toxicity and trauma. I just want to start with that there is meaning, there are messages, there are lessons there, but someone who has moved for a man who dropped out of college when it was completely paid for a man who has done things that I don't even really want to talk about right now for a man, I understand feeling like you've spent years or even decades of your life, not aligning with the meaning that you felt was your true purpose that really lit that fire under you. You're not connecting with that because you're wrapped up in some kind of crummy relationship or toxic relationship. But the part that really broke my heart was I put you first and left myself behind, because I did that, as I just described, over and over and over, and it kept repeating because I didn't know anything else. It was the cycle that I knew. They often say that the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know, and I didn't know anything beyond that cycle, and it became learned helplessness because of these situations, these traumatic situations that I'd been in, that I had fallen into the same pattern. Then it got to the point that I felt helpless in all situations and I didn't know how to step away from them. Also, in case you didn't know, if someone says, I'm fine or I'm going to be fine, you need to run, because they're either going to do something incredibly self-destructive or they're going to go 50 Shades of Dahmer on you. So I am fine roughly translates to I can't fathom how dumb you are for needing to ask in any way, shape, or form how I am, considering my mood is being blatantly expressed. So I'm fine does not mean I'm fine, especially in a woman's world. We are not fine. We are anything but fine. We're plotting your murder. But like I said, really fun kind of 2000s vibe, very upbeat. Liked the music. Again, the story here is a little dark, and like I said, I don't know, not even dark, actually very common, more commonplace than anything, but I don't know if there was purposefully a disconnect between the lyrics and the video, or maybe I'm just missing something and I misinterpret entirely. It's possible. I'm not perfect all the time. So, but like I said, I think many people, most people, have been in at least one really toxic relationship, if not several, because again, we tend to attract the same thing until we heal the part of ourselves that is attracting it. So if that is something you've experienced, if that's something you're currently in and you're needing some support, wherever you are in your mental health journey, as always, good, bad, and crazy, share your stories here. That's how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it. So make sure you're sharing here in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, share it. This band needs a lot more love because I've never heard of them. It didn't look like they had a lot of views in this video. I would say probably 375,000 or something like that, but they deserve more. They're awesome. So make sure to check them out. No, I'm not in any way affiliated with the band, not getting any kickbacks, but make sure to go check out their channel. I'll link that in the description below. I love you guys so, so, so much. Mwah.